Welcome. 13th week, staying at home for the most part. So here we are again. So much going on in our country and in the world. So I want to begin by sharing a little story from my childhood. I love to tell stories. So this took place when I was around 10 years old. It's actually a story about my father. My father had polio as a child, and then when I was around 10, the polio came back, and he was in a lot of pain. He couldn't stand up by himself. He could hardly walk, actually. And my heart was so broken. And we took my father to the Good Friday service at the church, and he couldn't stand, and he obviously was in so much pain. And I came home, and I was just crying, and I asked my mom, what can I do? I need to do something. And she said, go in your room and pray all day. I don't think she thought I would do that, but I did. The whole next day, Saturday, I stayed in my room and I prayed all day long. I was still a child, so I would get out my dolls and I'd set them in a circle and I'd put their head down and I'd pray with the dolls, and I'd get out my stuffed animals, and even my paper dolls had to all be in a little prayer circle. And we, the stuffed animals, the dolls, the paper dolls, and me, we prayed all day for my dad. And the next day, he was in so much pain. It was Easter, and we took him to church. And one of the hymns came on, and I saw light come down and surround my dad, and my dad just stood up so strong. And do you know, he never had those polio problems again. And I really feel it was all my prayers, the sincere prayers of a child. And in that moment, I realized prayer really, really works. And right now, our country is hurting. There's a lot going on. And our hearts are so with everything. The Black Lives Movement, the reform in the police department, justice, equality, love. And yet we don't feel that we can go out and be in these protests. We're both 74. It's just an age where we should be staying at home and sheltering, really. So prayer. Any time in the day, any time that you think about it, or if you get bad news about it, pray. And just hold the whole situation in light and in love. It's going to help. We're all praying for our nation. It's going to be beautiful.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Probably the most important part of our day, every day, is when we sit together and have first a short meditation, and then we pray. We really ask for divine love to be sent out to this earth. So I want to share a new song that I haven't sung before.
That you created.
I created, yes. Dedicated to the earth. The earth, she takes care of us. She gives us all that we need. The earth, she's aware of us. We need to take care of her. The earth, She takes care of us. She gives us all that we need. The earth, oh, she's aware of us. We need to take care of her. The trees, they breathe. The rivers cleanse. The mountains watch it all. You and I, earth and sky, the future waits our call. The trees, they breathe, the rivers cleanse, the mountains watch it all. You and I, earth and sky, the future waits our call. The future waits our call. Each act of love saves the earth. Each act of love saves the earth. Sing with me. Each act of love saves the earth. Each act of love saves the earth. Earth, she takes care of us. She gives us all that we need. The earth, oh, she's aware of us. We need to take care of her. We need to take care of her. The earth. Take a deep breath for this beautiful planet that we live on. And just feel your dedication to make this place more beautiful, more loving. You know, I always think of Mother Teresa, who said, none of us can do big things, but we can all do small things with great love. And that's so important to just pay attention. That's why what we sang, each act of love saves the earth. No matter how small. We go, it's been beautiful, warm weather, and we go to the beach with the dogs every morning. And since the beach closes at 11 because of the COVID pandemic, there's a lot of people walking on the beach. And so there's a lot of people that were passing. And I try to say hello to as many people as possible. And, you know, just, it's not much, but just a smile and a hello, and it's all it takes.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
So remember to pray for our nation. This is such a big turning point. It's huge, absolutely huge what's happening. And there's a lot of prayer needed, a lot of love, and the hope that we can have a better world. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for your song, Barry.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for listening, and may this little video bless your life.
all right. Bye.